It's been a tough position for us, make no mistake about it. I think we've had 5 different players there. We've made far too many errors as a group. Tonight, I thought there were some long transfers on Rutt's part that led to, some tardy throws, a throw that falls short to Mitch at first base. We've tried a number of people. Opportunities there. Opportunities there for someone to step up and grab the job. While we're in a position where, we come into the season thinking we might be in a little bit of a platoon situation, we haven't had the combination there all year to try to take advantage of the splits offensively. But defensively, that's got to improve.
Are you confident that the group that you have is capable of making those defensive upgrades, or is it?
Alex, the group that's here, yes, I have to have confidence in them. They're the guys we're going to work with. We'll continue to keep a structure around them. The early work is there. The effort is there. That's where the confidence comes from. Until further, this is who we have.
Is there any explanation for it? Inexperience? Is there anything you put your finger on that are guys putting too much pressure on themselves, knowing the position has been so bad?
Evan, I don't think this is a matter of inexperience we've got guys play that position that have had, with the exception of Marco, this is the first, before the injury, first extended look or repetitive look that he had at third base. As far as Panda, as far as Josh, these guys have got a number of years at the major league level, so that wouldn't factor into it, and yet the performance speaks for itself.
What do you see from Rick?
I thought he was strong. I thought he elevated a couple of pitches, particularly the fastball to Longoria. I thought in I believe it was the 4th inning, that was one where we collectively contributed to those 2 runs. Unfortunately, he's working his way out of it. Even after the pass ball, he gets a strikeout of Rasmus, thinking he's going to get through it, and then a pitch up for the 2-run base hit. So, he's had a couple of tough starts against Tampa. They've capitalized on some pitches up in the strike zone. Julian, I would just ask you to speak up. I couldn't hear anything you said.
In terms of Rick, how have you seen him sort of manage or just continue to get his work in and continue to keep his composure in some starts where he's had some bad luck and some mishaps?
Rick is, I think, to begin, an extremely prepared pitcher. So when things are happening that might not be within his control, he understands that he's got to focus on the things that he can, and that's executing the next pitch, regardless of what has happened behind him. Either a mislocated pitch that's resulted in an extra base hit, a play that's not executed behind him. Again, tonight I thought there were examples of all that on the mound, and he continued to stay consistent.
John, just overall, what's your sense of the offense in the recent couple weeks?
There's been, I think, a major step forward, particularly with the top half of the order. We can still improve, there's no question. Tonight we got handcuffed for the first 6 innings of work, but when you think back to the period of time that you're outlining, I think there's been a number of positive things that continue to show through, and that's, up and down the lineup in a lot of cases, but particularly the top half.
Is there any update on Hanley?
Unavailable tonight, obviously. We'll hopefully have him tomorrow. We'll check and see when he comes in. He's continuing to get treatment right up through the first part of the game tonight. So that evaluation will take place whether he's available tomorrow or not.